Welcome everyone to WWE 2K15 Raw. And we look to fill the final spot in the Divas Fatal 4-Way #1 Contenders match as Nikki Bella and Paige settle their rivalry once and for all inside the steel cage. And we are live from Phoenix, Arizona, and the hometown girl, Nikki Bella, is making her way to the ring for this epic matchup. Now, the Divas Fatal 4-Way match, 3 spots have been filled. And what a match it's already looking to be, as we have Brie Bella, Summer Rae, and Emma already qualified for the match. And whoever wins here between Nikki Bella and Paige will be that final competitor for the matchup. And we will have that match next week, right here on Raw. Can Nikki Bella overcome the Norwich, England beauty inside the solid steel cage? We'll find out in moments. And the anti-diva Paige, making her way to the ring, has had a very back-and-forth feud with Nikki Bella, trading victories. I think they're even at 2 apiece. And now, they settle it once and for all inside the cage. Can Paige move on and get into the Divas #1 Contender match? We all know she would love to challenge AJ Lee for the championship, but she's got a tall task in front of her, as she's got to get by the dominant Nikki Bella here on Raw. And there's the bell for our opening match. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm PWS Phil. Thank you for joining me here on Twitch or on Record on YouTube. I appreciate you guys tuning in. And what a hell of a card we have tonight here on Raw. Edge and the Undertaker kick off the #1 Contenders tournament in an Extreme Rules match. Stone Cold Steve Austin has been named the #1 contender to the United States Championship after an amazing TLC pay-per-view this past Saturday. And in a major matchup here tonight, the WWE Championship is on the line as John Cena defends against Rob Van Dam in a tables match. And for those of you who may have missed TLC, you can catch it. You can catch the recorded program on YouTube. You can find it at Philip Kelly. Or you can catch it, the raw footage on Twitch at PWS Phil. As Paige is taking it to Nikki Bella in this cage match thus far. Results for the pay-per-view, TLC pay-per-view, are as follows. John Cena ended up winning the triple threat match over Van Dam and Daniel Bryan. Daniel Bryan ended up taking the pin, so RVD gets his championship match right here tonight on Raw. Christian lost the Intercontinental Championship to The Miz in a TLC match. Hardcore champion R-Truth defended the title against Corey Graves. Tamina Snuka lost in her attempt to claim the Divas Championship from AJ in a TLC. The Icon, Sting, defeated Booker T. Stone Cold Steve Austin defeated CM Punk at TLC, which gave him his #1 contendership. And the Wyatt family was destroyed by the Authority. 3 straight losses in a 6-man elimination tag team match. And what a dominant showing by AJ at TLC to win an actual TLC match over Tamina. That has to be very inspiring to both Paige and Nikki Bella to see her rise up in such a high-level match, such a dangerous match. And that's why both these divas would love to take the title from AJ. And right now, well, Paige was in control, but then got double leg takedown by Nikki Bella. But Paige quick to reverse. Tremendous knee to the gut sends Nikki Bella flying. And a stiff clothesline puts Paige down on the mat. Back and forth action here from these two dangerous divas. And Paige got her set up. Rampage, center of the ring. Is this it for Nikki Bella? Of course, Nikki Bella been approached by R-Truth a few times over the past weeks here on Raw. We're not sure if there's going to be a budding alliance between the two. As Nikki Bella's up there with Paige, and oh no, they both come crashing down from the very top of the cage. And falling reverse DDT bounces Paige's skull off the canvas. And a nice reversal by Paige, who was so close to winning this matchup before being pulled from the top by Nikki Bella. And now Paige bounces Nikki's head off the mat and follows it up with a dropkick right to the spine. Well, Paige did have a measure of control until Nikki Bella came back with that textbook vertical suplex. And now Nikki Bella snaps the neck, Mr. Perfect style, and as she attempts to climb the cage. She may have taken too long here. Paige already back up to her feet. And Paige doesn't even have to climb up, just pulls Nikki down by the foot. And Nikki with a great reversal there, avoiding the shoulder to the gut. Oh, Hurricanrana sends Paige flying across the ring. And it looks like Nikki's waiting on Paige here. Scoops her up. Devastates with the rack attack. But is that enough to get Nikki out of the cage here? And Nikki begins her ascent up the ropes. She's climbing the cage, but Paige is right there. And Paige has a hold of Nikki. Can she bring her crashing down? And she does. And Paige already back up to her feet. Bounces Nikki Bella's head right off the mat. And there's a nice drop kick by Paige to follow up. Both these dangerous divas have already hit their finishing moves, and it wasn't enough time to get them out of the cage. It's going to take a next level of brutality to win this one. Just like that headbutt by Paige. And look at this, Paige Turner. Is that enough? Is that enough to get Paige out of the cage? And Nikki right up there with her. Can Paige fight her off? No, they come crashing down. What a way to kick off Raw with this Divas matchup. The winner will advance to the Fatal 4-Way #1 Contenders match next week. But what a battle we're having right here tonight, as Paige snaps off a suplex. And Nikki Bella trying to come back, hits the vertical suplex. And now drops several elbows into the neck of Paige. Oh, inside leg trip by Paige. Great maneuver there. And goes right back to work on the head of Nikki Bella. Whoa, massive headbutt by Paige takes Nikki down. As Nikki Bella escapes quickly. And Nikki Bella blast Paige with the running bulldog. And could this be it? Is this Nikki Bella's opportunity to escape? Paige slowly making her way to her feet. And Paige gets up there just in time, but can Nikki Bella fight her off? She's got Nikki by the waist, and they come crashing down one more time. And it's Paige now waiting on ready for Nikki Bella. What does she have in mind here? Oh, sets her up one more time for the rampage, compressing the neck and spine of Nikki Bella. And Paige now quickly attempts to climb the cage. Can she get up there? Nikki Bella hot on her tail. And she does, she fights her off. Paige at the top of the cage now. And that is it, it is over. Paige wins the steel cage matchup here on Raw. Nikki Bella in no position to stop her now. Let's take a look at the highlights here. You see Nikki Bella was very close to pulling Paige off one more time, but Paige throws a nasty back elbow and makes it over the top to claim the fourth and final spot in the Divas #1 contender Fatal 4-Way. And what a matchup we have next week, as it'll be Brie Bella versus Emma versus Summer Rae versus Paige, with the winner head into the Royal Rumble to face AJ Lee. And a big congratulations to Paige, overcoming one of those dominant divas on the roster over the past year inside one of the most dangerous matches in wrestling. Congratulations to Paige. At TLC, Daniel Bryan ended up taking the Attitude Adjustment and getting pinned by John Cena. So RVD was left the odd man out, but tonight he gets his shot, one-on-one, for the WWE Championship. And what a matchup this should be, as it is a tables match. This is RVD's type of match. The ECW legend has put many a man through a table. Can the champ overcome the extreme skills of Rob Van Dam? We'll find out in just moments, live right here on Raw. And the champ is here.
Now it's time to make some of my own.
This will be history, John Cena. You have not defended the title in back-to-back shows like this. So this should be a pretty interesting matchup. Van Dam and Bryan tried very hard to take the title from John Cena at the TLC pay-per-view. It was a great triple threat match. Weapons brought in, baseball bats. Daniel Bryan kicking the hell out of RVD. RVD throwing the 5-star frog splash out there. But in the end, John Cena scooped up Daniel Bryan and delivered a crushing Attitude Adjustment to pick up the victory and extend his title reign by another month. But now, John Cena faces stiff competition from Van Dam tonight. And Mr. Pay-Per-View unfortunately came up a little short. He was certainly an odd man out in the triple threat, having been kicked in the head by Daniel Bryan, while Bryan and Cena ended up finishing the match. But Van Dam has a golden opportunity here on Raw. If he wins here, John Cena is the one left out in the cold, as the #1 Contenders Tournament starts here tonight. So whoever wins this match goes to the Royal Rumble to defend the title against the winner of the #1 Contenders Tournament. And also, in a few weeks at the Royal Rumble, we'll find out who goes to WrestleMania to face the WWE Champion. Here's our challenger, Rob Van Dam, facing off against the multi-month champion, John Cena. Cena won the title from Dolph Ziggler at Battleground, defended at Hell in a Cell match against Ziggler, went to Survivor Series and defeated Brock Lesnar, and then just this past Saturday, defeated Van Dam and Bryan in a triple threat match. So John Cena, entering his 6th month as champion, defends the title live right here on Twitch and right here on Raw. And this is a tables match. One of these men will have to put the other through a table in order to either retain or become the WWE champion. And Cena off to a great start here. Hits the DDT and a knee to the head. Picks up Van Dam. Van Dam shoots him off into the ropes. Cena with the Lou Thesz press and punches. Shades of Stone Cold Steve Austin. Van Dam misses wildly with the spinning heel kick as Cena goes to the outside, the first man to scoop up a table and bring it inside. Van Dam on the offense now, reversed by Cena, belly-to-belly suplex, and the champ is in control here on Raw. Cena back to the outside, he wants that table in there. And Van Dam follows him back in. Big right hand, big left hand by Cena. Answered by Van Dam. And there's the over-the-top neck breaker. And look at that drop kick by John Cena. Rarely seen offense from the champ. And the table's based in the corner. Could this be a quick defense for Cena? And look at Van Dam snap off that Hurricanrana. Great maneuver by RVD. Spinning leg drop to follow up. And that table is dangerously set up in the corner. And Cena's already in the table. And oh my goodness, Van Dam might have just missed his opportunity there. Threw the dropkick too wildly and missed. RVD in control of the WWE champion here on Raw. This is a championship contest. And this is a tables match. And oh no, John Cena hits his second DDT of the matchup so far. Van Dam has got to be rocked. And Cena decides to change the position of the table. Is this a bad move by the champ? He might have wanted to leave it in the corner. I think that was a better chance for him to win. The table in this position gives RVD great versatility to come off the ropes and put Cena right through the table. And look at Cena reverses the Irish Whip with a kick of the gut. And Van Dam does the same. Van Dam avoids the third DDT and hits a nice Russian leg sweep. What a great back and forth championship matchup we're having here on Raw. The first Raw of 2016. Van Dam ducks the clothesline again. More hard kicks to the leg of John Cena, and the champ is down. Nice trip there by Cena, but Van Dam back up on his feet. And taken down by Cena quickly. And Cena locks up Van Dam. What does he have in mind here? Got Van Dam up against the table. Hard shot with the forearm. Oh, and belly-to-belly suplex just misses the table. John Cena hits the ropes. 5-knuckle shuffle rocks Van Dam. And RVD is in a terrible position now. As Cena waits on Van Dam now. Perhaps he should have set up the table first. But attitude adjustment on the table does not break it. And Cena really should have took the time to set up the table before hitting that attitude adjustment. He might have retained his championship. As Van Dam slowly pulls himself to his feet. Spinning heel kick takes down Cena. And will Cena's missed opportunity become RVD's golden one? And that's another DDT by Van Dam, trying to catch up on damage against Cena. Now Van Dam places the table in the corner. Cena shoots Van Dam off the ropes. Van Dam monkey flips the champ. And another vicious leg drop, and Van Dam back in control here. But he's got to be very careful. And now Van Dam adjusts the table. Oh man, very close to a table break right there. And look at this, both men have a table. Cena setting one up on the outside. Very close. Van Dam hits the Russian leg sweep near the table. I thought that was going to be it. I thought we were going to have a new WWE champion right here on Raw. And Van Dam sets up the table one more time. And what does he have in mind for Cena? Cena grabs a table of his own. And a great move by Van Dam. Smashes Cena while he's got his back turned. And oh no. Cena. Shoulder block to shoulder block. And there's the Protoplex. And are we going to go for it one more time? We are. One more round for the 5-knuckle shuffle. Van Dam devastated. You can't go for the pin, Cena. You gotta go out there and grab a table. Van Dam fights off Cena. But Cena answers back with the belly-to-belly. And Rob Van Dam is struggling, to say the least, here against the champ. But he steals the table from Cena. And oh, he should have smashed him in the face, I think, with the table. He shouldn't have wasted the time to set it up just yet. But he grabs a hold of John Cena. He's got Cena set up now. Can Van Dam capitalize? Oh, he went for it, but Cena recovered too quickly. A terrible lost opportunity. And there's the belly-to-belly through the table. And John Cena retains the WWE Championship. Let's take a look at some highlights here. Van Dam kicks off Cena. And Cena grabs him for the belly-to-belly. RVD has his chance here. But I think he shouldn't have wasted the time with the shot to the gut. He should have went right for the ropes. As John Cena answers, recovers, gets off the table, pulls Van Dam down from the top, and plants him with the belly-to-belly right through the table for the victory here on Raw. So John Cena confirms his spot. He will defend the WWE Championship at the Royal Rumble versus the winner of the #1 Contenders Tournament, which starts a little later here on Raw, as The Undertaker takes on the Rated R Superstar Edge in an Extreme Rules match. What a win for the champ here tonight. And the Wyatt family tries to recover after a terrible loss to the Authority at TLC. This past Saturday, the Authority eliminated all 3 members of the Wyatt family individually in a 6-man tag team elimination matchup. And this is after the Wyatt family won the Best of 5 series versus the Authority. So to say the very least, it was a bad night for the Wyatts. And they look to get back on track tonight as Luke Harper goes one-on-one with the Macho Man, Randy Savage. And the Macho Man, of course, came up short in his feud with Edge for a spot in the #1 Contenders Tournament. But Macho Man said he wants to keep on Raw. He doesn't want to take another break. So he's going one-on-one with Luke Harper here tonight. And what a matchup it should be. Bray Wyatt at ringside. Of course, he's always coming up with a new plan. A new way to try to dominate WWE. And what a way to start. By getting one of his followers, Luke Harper, to knock off the legendary Macho Man Randy Savage. And there's the bell as these two lock up. And the giant swamp monster Luke Harper grabs a side headlock to kick things off here against Macho Man. But Macho Man pushes him off over the ropes. And brings him right back in. And Macho Man throwing strikes here against Luke Harper. Gotta take the fight to the big monster. And Luke Harper surprising us all here, taking the technical route here on Raw. But Macho Man has got skills in that area too as he reverses into the armbar. The Luke Harper rolls through. Luke Harper, highly underrated as an all-rounder. Can brawl, can do a little bit of high flying. And as we've seen here tonight, even some technical wrestling, as the Macho Man drops an elbow right into his neck. Tonight in our main event, Stone Cold Steve Austin goes one-on-one with Seth Rollins. Went down, Stone Cold Steve Austin got a win on CM Punk at TLC, a very decisive victory. He's up 2-1 in their Best of 5 series against Punk. But it was such a decisive victory, he was named #1 contender to the United States Championship. Something that Seth Rollins was none too pleased to hear. For those of you who've been watching, as you know, Rollins won the title from Batista, but Batista forfeited his shot, his title rematch, to continue his path with Curtis Axel towards the tag team titles. So we needed a new #1 contender, and Stone Cold Steve Austin's decisive victory over Punk put him in the perfect position to be the next contender to Seth Rollins' championship. Now they had words in the back at TLC once Rollins heard of this, so this should be a heated matchup tonight here on Raw, as Austin takes on Seth Rollins in our main event. And right now, Luke Harper and Macho Man are going back and forth in this matchup, and Luke Harper sends the Macho Man all the way out to the floor. Oh, look at that devastating right hand. And a flying neck breaker, my goodness, on the floor. Macho Man has to be devastated. And now Luke Harper trying to use some sort of nerve hold here on Macho Man. Maybe he's seeking a victory by countout. But it doesn't work as Macho Man escapes and trips Harper. And Macho Man makes it back inside. Beautiful gut wrench. Takes the big man over. And look at that, a flying snapmare. Not seen too often in modern day pro wrestling. Oh, and Macho Man's double axe handle gets reversed. And there's Luke Harper with another flying neck breaker. Great maneuver by the big man. And Macho Man pulling out all the stops, having to rake the eyes. But now he hits a side Russian leg sweep. Can the Macho Man focus this attack? Drops the elbow. Great block there by Luke Harper. Turns the Macho Man around and slams him face first into the mat. The cover now. And the Macho Man survives. Oh, big right hand by Harper. And what does he have in mind here? No. Oh, suplex right on the apron of the ring. Devastates the Macho Man. And Macho Man tries to quickly move on, but we all saw what just happened. The Macho Man's back has to be just killing him. And you see there, Luke Harper easily throws Macho Man back in the ring. And oh no, a terrible turn of events for Macho Man as he gets kicked right in the skull. How much more can the Macho Man take, especially with Bray Wyatt lurking right on the outside? Luke Harper into the corner, and is Macho Man going for it? The Macho Man's heading up top. Will this be the legendary elbow drop? No, Luke Harper recovers. Macho Man doesn't want to take the risk. Oh, there's that hard knee one more time. Macho Man gonna try to head up there again. And Harper refuses to take that elbow. Blocks the Macho Man strike. Macho Man, reverse of his own with the side Russian leg sweep. And it looks like it's going to take some more beating on Luke Harper before Macho Man can hit that elbow from the top. And oh no! Luke Harper hits the tornado clothesline, and this could be it for the Macho Man. And it is. Luke Harper picks up a huge victory here on Raw. And let's take a look at some highlights here. Macho Man hit the pile driver. I thought that might have been it for Luke Harper. But he survived. And then Luke Harper just spiked the Macho Man face first into the canvas. But it wasn't enough. But then hits the knee to the gut. And the tornado clothesline destroys the Macho Man. For the cover, the count, and the victory. Tremendous win for Luke Harper, and Bray Wyatt looks pleased that Harper picked up the victory here on Raw. It's been an up and down time for the Wyatts. They defeated the Authority in the Best of 5 series, but lost the 6-Man War TLC, and now they're right back on track with a win over the Macho Man. Now it's time to move on to the #1 Contenders tournament. Who will challenge John Cena at the Royal Rumble? We're going to find out who moves on in the tournament right now. And the Rated R superstar overcame the Macho Man last month in a series of matches to earn this spot in the #1 Contenders tournament. But what a hell of a fight he's got on his hands, as in order to move on to the second round, he's got to defeat the man from the dark side, the Undertaker. Edge and Undertaker have had their battles over the years, but can they get it done? Can the Rated R superstar get it done against the Dead Man here tonight on Raw? The Undertaker is in prime position. He's had a couple weeks off since he and Kane lost the tag team championships. Undertaker and Kane were the first men to qualify for this tournament because of their domination of the tag team title scene. But can the Dead Man take on Edge and get by him here on Raw? It's a very even matchup between these two legends, and it should be a hell of a contest under Extreme Rules. The legendary Undertaker, the man from the dark side, and his brother Kane dominated much of the year in the tag team division and spent much of it feuding with the Shield, Roman Reigns and Dean Ambrose. Once the Undertaker and Kane lost their tag team championships, however, they decided that the time was best for them to split up and go back to the singles ranks. It was then that Kane and Undertaker were placed in the #1 Contenders tournament and waited their time as the rest of the spots were filled to return to competition. But tonight, the legend, The Undertaker, makes his way to the ring for his first singles matchup in the tournament as he clashes with longtime rival, Rated R superstar Edge. Can the Phenom put it together and move one step closer to getting a shot against John Cena at the Royal Rumble? This should be a hell of a tournament, as on each show of the week, we will have a match until we find our new #1 contender. So tune in this Wednesday, right here on Twitch on Main Event, to see Chris Jericho face off against Ryback in the #1 Contenders tournament. And then this Friday on SmackDown, the Heartbreak Kid Shawn Michaels will go up against the world's strongest man, Mark Henry, the man who destroyed Andre the Giant, for a spot to move on in the next round of the #1 Contender tournament. And then next week, right here on Raw, Alberto Del Rio will face Kane to finish out round 1. And what a matchup that should be, as the man from the dark side steps into the ring to take on the Rated R superstar Edge. And Edge looks ready on the outside. I don't know if he's intimidated by this entrance of the Undertaker's, but he should be. And this is an Extreme Rules contest. Anything goes. Undertaker starting things off with a waist lock and takes down Edge. And there's a big right hand. And now both of these men have full access to all weapons under the ring. I'm sure this match is going to get pretty ugly before it's all said and done. Undertaker reverses the wrist lock on Edge. Flips it into a hammerlock. And Edge looking for an escape route here. Undertaker lets him go, though. And look at that bad decision as Edge battles back with the hard knee. And takes the Dead Man over with a suplex. Oh, and look at that. The Undertaker drives Edge face first into the canvas. Edge, not to be outdone, hits a nasty running clothesline. And there's a big boot. And Undertaker's had enough of that as he hits a DDT. These two know each other very well from their 2008 feud. 2007-2008 feud, I should say. So this is a rivalry renewed here on Raw. Which one of these two icons will move on to round 2 of the #1 Contenders tournament? Earlier tonight, John Cena defended the championship against RVD in a tables match, so whoever wins this tournament will face Cena at the Royal Rumble. And what a backbreaker by Edge puts him in control of this matchup. And the Undertaker is hurting on the mat, but quickly recovers. Big kick in the gut by the dead man. Shoots Edge into the corner. Edge answers back with the back elbow. But Undertaker drives Edge face first into the mat once again. And there's a hellacious leg drop. And the dead man steps outside. What type of destruction will he bring to this match now? He's got the steel chair, and Edge better find whatever he's looking for in a hurry. Huge body slam on the floor. And oh no. I'm thinking that would have been the end. Would have been the end of Edge if Undertaker would have got to use that kendo stick. The Undertaker has no mercy. And look at that! Classic Undertaker offense with the leg drop on the apron. And now Edge got Sting's baseball bat, tosses it in. Saving it for another time. Oh, big back body drop by the Undertaker. And again. Edge can't seem to pull together here against the Undertaker. And oh no, he's got Edge in position. He lifts him up. Last ride to the Rated R Superstar, and the Undertaker goes into the cover. And Edge kicks out. My goodness, what devastation. Edge's neck and spine have to be just killing him after that last ride. But he still finds the fortitude to hit the side Russian leg sweep. But the Undertaker sits right back up. Has to be intimidating, no matter how many times you faced him. And Undertaker goes back to work on the spine of Edge with a beautiful vertical suplex. Oh, huge left hand by the man from the dark side. Huge belly-to-back suplex devastates Edge. The Undertaker in full control here. Scoops Edge up. Tombstone piledriver right on the baseball bat. Disturbing. Into the cover. 1, 2, 3. And the Undertaker moves on to round 2 of the WWE Championship #1 Contenders Tournament. Let's take a look at the highlights there. The last ride absolutely rocks Edge, but he survived. And then this is just disturbing. Tombstone right on the baseball bat. My goodness. Edge has to be knocked out instantly for the cover, the count, and the victory for the Phenom. And what is this now? No respect from the Rated R Superstar Edge to the man for the dark side. And Undertaker is shocked that Edge would show that level of disrespect. But I can understand Edge's attitude, as he fought very hard to defeat the Macho Man to earn that spot. But tonight belongs to the Undertaker. Upcoming at the Royal Rumble, Stone Cold Steve Austin gets a United States Championship match against Seth Rollins. But tonight, they're kicking things off with a Falls Count Anywhere match. Can the Authority's undisputed future Seth Rollins gain an upper hand against the Texas Rattlesnake? We're about to find out. Last week on WWE Main Event, Seth Rollins defeated the Animal Batista inside the steel cage to regain the WWE United States Championship. Batista forfeited his automatic rematch to continue on in the Tag Team Contenders Tournament, and a new #1 contender for Rollins was named as Stone Cold Steve Austin defeated CM Punk at TLC. And now tonight, these two clash in a non-title matchup. Falls count absolutely anywhere. And here comes Stone Cold Steve Austin. He's going up against the Authority one more time. But this time, it ain't Vince. It's Triple H. It's Seth Rollins. It's The Big Show. The Authority. Can Austin buck the system one more time and claim the United States Championship at the Royal Rumble? We'll find out in a few weeks. But tonight, Austin gets to put a chink in the armor as he takes on Seth Rollins one-on-one when falls count absolutely anywhere in the building. And these two lock up. And a nice snap there by Stone Cold. Gets him out of the voice lock. But Rollins right back up, arm drags Austin, and claims a side headlock of his own. Leg scissors by Austin, great reversal. And Rollins nips out and regains the headlock. Great wrestling here to kick off the match. And Rollins breaks it up with a big right hand and continues that assault on Austin. Austin shoots him into the corner. And a back elbow takes Rollins right to the mat. And Austin goes back to the headlock and a nice side headlock takeover. And Rollins finds a way out of it. Triple H was very pleased to overcome the Wyatt family at TLC, despite the fact that they still lost the Best of 5 series. Their utter devastation of the Wyatt family was a great satisfaction to the Authority, defeating the Wyatt family 3 straight pins in a 6-man elimination match. And now Rollins moves on to Stone Cold Steve Austin, and they'll face off at the Royal Rumble. What a backdrop by Austin. Austin also picked up a huge victory at TLC over CM Punk. He's up 2-1 in their Best of 5 series, and that will also continue this Wednesday on Main Event. So got a great episode of Main Event this week. Jericho versus Ryback in the #1 Contenders Tournament. And Stone Cold Steve Austin versus CM Punk in their Best of 5 series. And Rollins grabs a hold of Austin here. Vertical suplex drops Austin legs first into the ropes. Northern Lights, Rollins doesn't hold on for the pin and hits a nasty shooting star press from the standing position. At Rollins to the outside, this is a Falls Count Anywhere match, so if you want to grab a weapon, feel free. And Rollins got the steel chair here. And Austin wrestles it away. This is bad news for Rollins. Austin, a master of the steel chair. And Rollins catches it. And he blasts Austin. And again, this time to the body. And this time to the leg. Rollins wearing Austin out with the steel chair. Northern Lights, this time he holds for the pin. Only gets a 1 count though on the Texas Rattlesnake. Oh no, Austin just wiped out everybody with the running clothesline. And then he stomps a mud hole in Rollins and walks it dry, center of the ring. And it looked like Rollins was going to try a DDT on the chair, but Austin reversed it. And now he lays in hard right hands right into the eye socket of Seth Rollins. Rollins took Austin up and over with the suplex, and there's the super kick right to the face. And into the cover now. 1, 2. Oh, and very close. Stone Cold kicks out just before 3. But Rollins wastes no time. Acai DDT into the cover. And it's all over. Seth Rollins picks up the huge victory on Stone Cold Steve Austin here on Raw. Let's take a look at some of the highlights. The Northern Lights with the pin, and Austin kicked out. But then, the super kick from the kneeling position rocked Stone Cold. I thought that was it right there. But Austin held on. And then, Rollins hits his favorite, the Acai DDT, right into the pin for the cover, the count, and the victory over Stone Cold Steve Austin here on Raw. The Authority fires the first shot against Stone Cold Steve Austin. But things will be different when the title's on the line at the Royal Rumble in just a few weeks. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm PWS Phil. I thank you for tuning in today. Come back on Wednesday as Ryback takes on Jericho in the #1 Contenders Tournament. And Stone Cold Steve Austin goes one-on-one with CM Punk as he looks to finish out their best-of-5 series. Also, the Tag Team Contenders Tournament continues as the Primetime Players take on Miz and Damian Sandow to move on to round 2. And of course, SmackDown this Friday. And also keep an eye out this Tuesday for Batman Arkham Knight.